अब आ रहे हैं इंग्लिश स्पीच के लिए भाई साले अब्दुल्ला अख्तर। इनका मौजू सुखन है नथिंग टू लूज बट चेंज।
Success without change is just a dream. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Honorable Chief Guest, Director Sir, my dear audience, and Mr. President, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The stand on which I will share my stance is based on a famous slogan, nothing to lose but change. The chronicles of our history give millions of solid and sordid evidences that man is born free, but he finds himself in chains and restraints. The chains remains the same, but the size, the structure, the size, the symptoms, the bulk and the scale mounts on constant change. Mr. President, man is born free, but is constantly redeemed in a chasm of chains. The chains of towering tradition, the chains of consistent customs, the chains of anomalous convention of exotic ritual, the chains of unreal influence, the chains of imperial imposing of atrocious margin, so on and so forth. Mr. President, they all say that man is the master of his own fate. They say that man is unique, that man is exceptional. Indeed, all these slogans are nice, bright and embellished with an apex of brevity. However, no one can deny the unambiguous fact that since time immemorial, man is stuck in chains. For this fact, our Lord, Allah Almighty, has constantly launched redeemers and rescuers to get the man free from these handcuffs. But these handcuffs cannot be removed. Consistence, resistance. It needs man to be rational. It needs man to be wise. It needs man to be hopeful, to be forceful, to be prompt and proactive, to be desirous of his goal and to be practical on his objective. The working class. Mr. President, the working class is extremely vital for human development and human existence. But the tragedy of the fate is that this class is in constant incarceration. Is that this class is in the vicious grasp of poverty. Is that this class provides luxurious for others, yet themselves remains deprived of even a small bits of life. They keep on working till their death, and then the calamity of the doom is passed on to their innocent children. They have nothing but tears. They have nothing but mortification except indignity. They have nothing except dishonor, except disgradation, except disregard, except suffers, except guilt. Because, Mr. President, they have nothing to lose except chains. They are humans. They are mortals. They are living beings, and so they have dreams, and surely they wish for those dreams to come true. They want to get rid of institutional racialism. They have hallucinations for a decent living when these chains of socio-political intrigues, these chains of social economies are broken, and then they would come out from the ebb of unwanted modification. Just for this, they are ready to give you anything. They are ready to sacrifice their arms. They are ready to give you their respect, their dignity, their honor, their prestige, their caste, their standing, their dignity, their respect. They are ready to give you anything. They are ready to sacrifice their lives for the goodwill of man. But, Mr. President, I am sorry to say that they have nothing except these measly old chains. So for just a while, imagine, rather honestly, consider and think that they have nothing to lose but chains. They don't have pure water to drink. They don't have proper shelters. They don't have quality education, and in this paradigm, if I ask you the question, can we forget about their social needs? Your answer, no. Can we forget about their pains and the burdens they carry? Your answer, no. Can we forget about the demands for a good night's rest? Your answer, no. And in this context, do they have anything left but chains? Your answer, no. Ladies and gentlemen, your answers are indeed correct. We cannot neglect their needs and their requirements, because without them, our country would fall into oblivion. Sadly enough, even though we know all this, they still are slaves bound in chains. Thank you.